This partnership between the Rangers Charity Foundation and SAMH is really important because supporting mental health is really vital within the Foundation's work within the community.
I think it's really beautiful. Obviously, Rangers is a massive club and they have their roots all over the city and they're a huge influence to a lot of people. So I think for us as a players, but I think for everybody who is inside this club or represents this club, yeah, I think it's a good example to create some awareness about this topic.
I think it's important for the Rangers Foundation and SAMH to be partnering this season, as I think it's important to kind of raise awareness of mental health and for everyone in society, not just obviously for elite footballers, but I think for everyone to be open to speaking about their mental health and also to be aware that we all have it, so it's like not something that everyone's going through on their own.
Do you know, I really think the whole collaboration between SAMH and the Rangers Foundation is so important because it's really bringing attention to something that we need genuine attention of.
The number of people who have identified as having a mental health condition has more than doubled since 2011, which is really significant. And we want to position ourselves as a foundation of providing support where there is real need in society, and this is certainly one area that's crucial.
I know lots of young men who don't have the opportunity to speak or who don't feel comfortable or confident to speak about their circumstance and situation. And when you think about what SAMH does across the board, link that with that sporty side of it, all of a sudden it seems a cool thing to do, to have the opportunity to speak.
We had a session to the changing rooms programme where ex-footballers turned up and given us a bit about their own life and mental health issues, and therefore after that we really did kick in and we were able to share quite easily some of the stories that we had, some personal stories that we had. At the back end of that, now we've actually got a WhatsApp group. We connect to each other, we play football together, walking football together as well. And when I mentioned checking in, we check in 10 times a day on each other. And we've also got a little night out organised coming up. And without the Changing Rooms programme, we wouldn't have had that.
So for me, first of all, the most important thing, if I have issues or I feel things are just bubbling up, is to talk. That has got to be the number one thing. There are always people around you who have certain kind of characteristics that you recognise that you can open up to. So feel free and feel confident to talk.
To have a network there or to be able to have someone to reach out to regardless of whether they're at a crisis point or whether they're just feeling a little bit low for a day. Like, I think it's also so important to just be able to speak openly and be able to air those feelings so that you're not holding it all in and kind of allowing things to build up.
To show that this is something you have to speak about, you can speak about to your friends, family, to other people, to professionals, to help yourself actually. I think that's something that we cannot just neglect.
I think for some people it can take real courage to step forward and speak out about their mental well-being. And I hope that this partnership will increase the number of people who take that step, because there is a lot of support out there, and we'll be working with SAMH throughout the year to share messages of how people can improve their mental health and where to go when they need that support.
I think working with such a visible and recognisable foundation is hugely important to us because it will enable SAMH to reach different audiences through fans and families, people that might not normally engage with mental health services. And I think together we can tackle the stigma around mental health and ensure that more people know about the support that's out there should they require it. And ultimately we're strengthening communities.
Do not be fearful, whether it's through the Rangers charity or through SAMH. Get that collaboration, get talking. It's going to be important.